it! Close your eyes. Shut up.
It is closed.
Stop! You gotta squint it and it's gonna look like horrible colours. Today here, holy shit. Stop. We start off with a big... Look! Turn to the side. Then we've got those two lovely black brows.
What? There better be two.
Close your eye, please. That wing's pretty bad. But... it's not happening.
Stop. I dare to grab an orange off the tree if the dog would have to.
Come up here, listen to the wild fucking dog.
They are really small. They're smaller than my hand, so. Look, there's the bird.
I thought it was weed, but it's buttons. Look at the moon. Ain't she neat, that one? Isn't Tumblr like a porn website?
No.
This whole time I thought it was a porno. Eee, we got this bird.
It's a Roselia, like we can tell that.
Rosella, not a Roselia, yeah?
You know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, you. Let's see where the ball lands. Ready, Jed? Do you want to play? 1, 2, 3. Oh no! My ball! Sorry. Some chickens in the garden. We've got eggs, Mum. Is it me do a cartwheel? See if I've got it. That was fun. How? Hold on that weight upside down. Pop the arm out. Oh, where's the head? And now the dog's choking. Oh, listen here. Our dogs, sadly, left us. R.I.P. But this here, she grabbed all the dog shit and threw it over their pits.
It was a fucking dog that shit in our yard.
Look at the birds. You do a cartwheel. Let's see if you can do it, chubby bitch.
I can do a cartwheel.
Can't, Will. One more, quick. Sorry, guys.
You fucking asshole. Yeah?
Turn on all your toys.
Why? That flies.
duochrome, and in the car industry they call it chameleon paint. And shit in the makeup one. Some of those might be additives that are known as to actually apply this on the skin. I tested a few different methods.
This is some weird cosplay shit.
To justify saying horrible things about my weight, I've had people say, oh sure, that's totally correlating, you fucking moron. No, it's fucking not.
So I'm just recording over this part because I tried to explain it as I sat down there on the bed, but I was having a really hard time trying to get my head around the words, and I was also having a little bit of trouble with my asthma. I don't know, my lungs don't work properly. Anyway, I was trying to go ahead and explain why I was painting this specific painting for so long. I was entering into a competition, so I've already entered it in to Acon Health. They ran a competition for their upcoming reconciliation action plan, and they wanted Indigenous artwork to be on the promotions and the posters and I guess the report itself. And they wanted Indigenous specifically because it's the reconciliation action plan, so it will obviously be filled with Indigenous statistics and Indigenous health to do with HIV and the LGBT communities. So I actually wanted to talk about the artwork that I actually created for the competition. So I created this one obviously to fit the brief of the competition guidelines. They wanted something that was Indigenous and LGBT plus and had to do with health. And I tried to touch on that with many aspects. Obviously the colours representing the LGBT community, but I also wanted to be able to communicate Indigenous health through this, and I wanted to do that through the top layer. As you can see, is a lot of circles, and I wanted to do, they are meeting circles and gathering circles and meeting places. I wanted to communicate the idea of within Indigenous communities and Indigenous health and health in general, we create communities around family and the health sector and around our friends, and I wanted to demonstrate that through those circles, and that's why there are so many, because we create all these pretty much safe places. So the bottom layer is the original design and the initial idea that I had for the painting. It again shows those like familiar motifs and Indigenous symbols of gathering circles and meeting places. And I gathered them and like outlined them in these very natural and fluid and organic looking groupings. Because I thought, well, I think it resembles bacteria and viruses, like visually, like organisms. Oh, a much nicer word. They wanted the people to paint Indigenous health, and I really think that it showed that. It was a very, like, it looks like those types of images that you would see under a microscope. It looked to me quite also delicate and plain, since it was white and it's on quite a muted colourful background, and that's why I painted such a vibrant design over the top of it, because I wanted it to be visually exciting and I wanted it to stand out and be really colourful. And I was really happy with how it turned out, and I hope that the people judging it also like it, and because yeah, I do. But yeah, that's all I did. That's my painting. Thank you for being interested.